All right. So I'm logged into your website and I'm on this page, biohacking with a light mist. It's the second offer on your health and fitness category page here. Okay, so the third offer for Velavita is Brain Food for Us All, and you could right click on it and open in a new tab. And then this page needs to be How Our Profound Brain Food Dominates. So I'm pretty sure you modified at least that title, which is good, a good thing. But what I want to do is come back to this light. Okay, so let me just show you the different links.
When you clicked on a new tab, why did you do that?
So I won't lose this tab.
Which one? Oh, okay.
So watch what happens. So the next link on here is coffee that you want to modify. If I just click the link, it overwrites the page I was on. Does that make sense? It overwrite. It came to the coffee page, but it did it. Now I lost my category page. I can go back to it this way, and then I can right click on it and open it in a new tab. And now I have this creamer page I could work on and still have my health and fitness page open.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so and then the next link is on here is the EMF protection. That's the tune, and you need to modify that page. So they're all listed here. The only one you don't, the biome gut health is on here. You need to modify it. And then
I did all that. I bet I did
right, I
everything.
think you did, but I'm
I
going to
did.
get ready to check it. Impersona and Hilo, no. Okay, that's the only one you don't. Then the skin balm for all skin types, no, that's something different too. That'll come in the group 2 links. Sleep and Slim, that's a Velavita. So we need to do Sleep and Slim. That's the Zleam page. And then the youth. Okay, so notice that these are all alphabetized. So you have these 8 pages that you should be modifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. And I sent you links in the very beginning in an email so that you would know. But this is where I got those links from, right?
Ah.
Each one of these pages has its own unique link. So let's go back, since I saw an issue on the light mist page with the link. I want to explain this again to you. See, this is wrong. Whatever this is here that you're trying to say, I don't know what that is. That doesn't make any.
Can't you click on it and then open a new tab to see what it is?
Yeah, well, I can look down in my bottom left corner. Watch what happens. See where it says employment and jobs on my screen? At the bottom left of the screen of the window?
Yes, I see.
Right down, you see this right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch what happens when I hover over a link. It shows whatever it is right there. I don't have to click on it to see what the link is. I could just hover over it, but I can click on it. It's not right, I can tell you that. So it's not gonna do him much good to look at the see. It's a bad link. It's a bad link.
Yeah.
I know
I
it is.
see.
Okay, so this is a bad link. Now we're gonna fix this. And the way you do that is, I gotta be signed into your website, and I'm not signed in. So I'm gonna have to go, I'll go back to the start with the biohacking page. Yeah, these links are good because I probably changed them for you, or we did them together. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But let me just log into your site. Okay, so now, since we're here talking about this and recording this, let me show you how you would change your site identity real quick. All right, so you're looking at your dashboard, and you're going to come down here to Appearance, hover over Appearance, and then come over here to Customize and click on Customize. And it says right here, Site Identity, top of the list. Okay, when I click that, I can change these two things right here. Okay, so you said you had something. I'll just change it for you since you said you already had something you wanted to change it to.
Oh, it's a good life calendar.
Or you can do it yourself.
Oh, okay.
Even this tagline, so there's two components to the site identity. It's the site title, that's this one, your online community information system, and tagline, be sure to press Control D and this. Okay, so, you can change it to whatever you want. Mine looks like this. So on my site identity, I have, the computer's a little slow because we're doing a recording.
Mine too. I just did a scan. Really good. Stuff like
Waiting,
that.
waiting. I don't know why it's not coming. All right, so my site identity is this, and
Uh,
my tagline is this. So it should say something different than what Rory has. That's my point. Okay, so
so,
then what you'll do is this button right here above where you see
um,
customize site identity is going to turn blue, and it'll say published or publish, and you'll click that, and then it'll say, you'll see a preview of it here.
mm,
Okay, what it's gonna look like when you do it. Then when you click publish, it'll go back. It'll be that from then on. So when you visit, first of all, it's going to say here, it's no longer going to say your online community information system. It's going to say whatever you change your site title to.
I got you.
Okay. And then when you visit your site, on all your pages, it's going to be changed. Okay. So you don't have to go through your website and do it. Just do it from your dashboard the way I explained, and it's there in the recording. So, and if you get stuck, just let me know and I'll help you do it. Or I can just type it out how to do it because I have it memorized. It's so simple. You just go to appearance, customize, and then click on site identity and change it. So it's pretty simple. Okay.
This
Now
is yours that we're looking at right now.
yeah, why don't we do it? Why don't I let you do it? Because you're going to be an instructor anyway, so you're going to have to show other people how to do it. So as
Right.
soon as I stop sharing my screen, I'll have you share your screen, and then I got to make sure I don't have something else. I thought we were going to be a quick call. You had some
I
questions,
know.
but you did have questions about link, and I think that's what I'm getting to right now, be honest with you. So we're going to go to this light mist. This page had an issue, and well, I'm going to have to reload it to get logged in. You see, once I log in, now when I reload the page, it gives me the ability to edit it. Okay, so I edit this right here, edit page. And yeah, you have an autosave version, so we're not going to worry about that because it's probably wrong anyway. So really what you want your link, all right? So
Yeah.
I don't see your link on here that's correct. All right, so this is Light Mist Innovative Delivery Methods, Goodness of Biohacking, Awesome Product. So what I will do is I'll actually go and look what it was before you made any changes. And the way we do that is to go to 1f16.com. See, I go there so often, my computer knows that's what I want when I just type a number 1. Okay, so now I'm going to go down to his health and fitness category, click on it, close the Google ad, and then I'm going to come down to the biohacking with a light mist. And I'm not really going to worry about overwriting it, so because I don't want too many tabs open anyway. So I'm just going to overwrite it by clicking the link, and it brings me to his page. Okay, so your page should be looking like this. Now, somehow you're missing the video.
I don't know how to
Right?
put it out. I don't know how to put it
All
on.
right, so going to help you with that right now.
If the video says light this, but this one says brand. Video says brand.
Yeah, it's actually brain, but um, yeah, I don't think we have a light mist actual video for light mist. This is just the Velveeta brain. There might be something at the end of this. This is a sales video.
Mhm.
Called snaps. They are fun, portable, and meticulously developed.
See, this really doesn't have anything to do with the light mist. The light mist is the same product. It's just in a little spray bottle you keep in your purse or wherever your pocket and spray it. Instead of getting the full dose, you only get a little whatever you want. It is kind of strong. When you start using the product, you'll see. A lot of people should probably start out with the light mist instead of the so this is another brain video. Yeah, this is the original video that we had.
Into life to conquer each day
So
and love it.
anyway, I guess they don't have a light mist. But what I'm gonna do here is I want to get Rory's link so we can fix it. So here's his link right here.
Mhm.
When I right click on this, need to stop this. I need to add these videos to your website. I don't think this is YouTube anymore. No, it's not. So let me do this. Now what I'm doing here is a little advanced, but we need the code for the videos. All right, so right now, let me fix the links. So when I right click on this, his link, I can copy link address right here.
Mhm.
Okay, now I'm going to modify it to your link, but I want the correct link, which is going to the brain page. Okay, so now I got to come back to your light mist page. Edit page is the one I was on. And then I'm going to fix this. All right, so what we want to do here is get rid of this. So let me just, this is where the video used to be. So let me go ahead and
Control A.
delete. See what I did? I clicked inside this block that I want to get rid of. And then I click the menu. And then at the bottom of the list is delete. So now that's gone. All right. So what I would do is put a period here. And then I would type some words like, and you can say whatever you want. You could say click here if you want. But I'm going to make these words into a hyperlink. Okay? So the words themselves don't really matter. I can hyperlink any words that we want. We could hyperlink this whole thing, but we're going to hyperlink just the get connected here. So I got to click the link. Oh boy, I got a phone call coming in. Cancel that.
You deleted all
I have my
of it?
phone sitting over there. Okay, so now I'm going to paste Rory's link because remember I copied it from his page. You remember that? I
Yeah.
right clicked on it and I copied. So I right clicked here and then I clicked on copy link address. Now it's on my clipboard, right?
Right.
I think you were having issues in the beginning about where's this clipboard? Well, it's in my head. I know what it was. Okay, so the last thing that I copied is now on my clipboard. Okay, so if I come here and I paste that link in here, but it's not right. We need to change this United to say C.H. Burton. C.H. Burton.
How do you pin it like the way you had it so it was on a clipboard and it stayed on there? You pinned it
It's
on
always, that's how your computer works. Whatever you copied last is on your clipboard. Okay. So it you know, you could come back 2 hours from now if I don't copy something else. It only copies one thing. The one thing could be a whole novel, but it's you know, it's on the clipboard, and once you copy something over it, it's gone. It's not on there.
I read that. I read that you can put up to 12 on the clipboard now. It's something new.
Anyway, I have it on your clipboard. You're just going to have to keep working with it till it makes sense to you, Celia.
Okay.
Okay, so I changed the username. Your username is CH Burton, and I'm going to double check to make sure that's right. then you
That's-
have to either click this spin arrow or click this link here. Okay, and it's gonna
Mhm.
link those words.
Mhm.
Okay, so now this is a hyperlink,
All
but
right.
it's gonna leave your website, so we need to open it in a new tab. And after you hyperlink it, you can click this down advanced right here.
Mhm.
And then you got to make sure you click, after you click this button, this box right here, open in a new tab, then you're going to save that. Okay, so now when you save your page, so there's two parts to a component, two components to a link, and that is you click on that first part that, I'll do it again because, well, I want to make sure I got the right link first of all. I'm kind of showing you what we're doing here anyway. So
Mhm.
let's do this. Now I'm going to view your page and I'm going to click on the link. Get connected here. Those are the words that I hyperlinked. So when I click on it, it opens it up in a new tab up here.
Mhm.
Right? So my page is still there, or your page in this case.
Mhm.
And it comes here, and this is Celia Burton. So yeah, this is the right link.
Mhm.
Okay, so now we don't need this tab. We got a lot of tabs open as it is.
Mhm.
Now we can do the next link. And for instance, this is no longer a hyperlink. Okay, so
How do you know that?
because when I hover over it, it doesn't show me a link down here in this left-hand corner.
Okay.
So it also would have a line that would come under it if it were hyperlinked.
Okay.
All right. So let me do this. You see this brain, pronounced brain? I go back over
Yes, that
here
one. Is that one?
and I just copy this. Now I'm going to lose my link on my clipboard. Control C. So I
Mhm.
copied that, but I
Mhm.
don't want, I only want this to be looking like this. I don't want to copy Rory's link with it. So I'm just going to clear that off by going to a text editor here and paste it on here and see what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like that. Now what I'm going to do is do Control A and Control C. And now I'm going to see if I can change that on your page. Okay, so light mist right here. And I have to edit right here. Okay, edit. Get connected here. It's this right here. So if it were a hyperlink,
It came up. I
yeah,
did it
no,
right.
there's something wrong. So if you have a problem like that, you just get rid of it and start over. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the link. That's that little electricity thing breaks the link. Then I'm gonna
What?
do this. I'm gonna go here and copy over that, paste this over. Okay, best brain, pronounced brain. I would spell this BRAIN myself, but Rory has it that way, brain. Okay, now we have these words that look like that, but we want to hyperlink them, right? So I need to highlight, well, what's going to happen as soon as I click. Anyway, my point is, here's my link on my page that I know is correct. bellavita.com/chburton/brain. And when I do this, you see, if I click on it, then I can just copy the link. Once I have the link on my clipboard that's good, that's right. I mean, once I have it pasted onto my webpage that's right, I can always get a new copy of it right here. So I'm copying that. Now that's on my clipboard, and those other words that I had on there a minute ago are no longer there. Okay, so now when I go over here and highlight all this, okay, and then I click on the link and I paste it in there. Okay, now I can click this for submit or click link, either one. And then I want it to open in a new tab, so I got to do it again. And then under advanced is where you see the open in a new tab. And I've made this mistake before, so let me emphasize. When after you click that, open in a new tab, click on save. Okay, so then you got to save your page. All right, this is how we do hyperlink.
Because you made
Got to save
changes
it
on it.
twice, actually. Okay, so now I'm going to view the page this time, and I'm going to look at that link that we just created. Oh, this is the one that was not a hyperlink. But you see now I have it so that it doesn't have that question mark in here under this A. That's why I went to Rory's page and copied it here and did it so it would come up correctly. But now there's a link here and it opens in a new tab and goes to Celia Burton at Bella Vita. Right? So that's your unique link on Bella Vita. And
Can you explain to me again about back and forth? Like when you click on the new link, you always open in a new pad and check off under advanced. new
Celia,
tab.
I'm not really hearing what you're asking.
Oh, okay.
When you
I
click
said
on what?
the new tab. But
Yeah.
I click on a new tab every time you produce a link to see if it really works. How do you go back and forth from my page on my website to
Up here at
page?
the tabs.
Okay.
So I was on a different tab. So you
Uh,
see this is the original tab that we opened.
uh,
That's for your website. That's the one I went when I signed in on. Yeah, the tabs.
and
So
then you want to edit. So what do? You go back to edit. Where do you go back when you edit?
hang on for a second. This stupid bar is across my screen.
Like I come across that bar, but I don't see edit up there anymore.
Well, you're editing whatever page you're on. So we were working on the light mist, biohacking with a light mist, right
Right.
here.
Yeah.
So the where you see the edit is here, edit page. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why I had to log into your site. Nobody
Okay.
else has access to this.
Uh,
If you don't see this black bar, it says Howdy Celia. When you're working on your website, you're not logged in.
okay.
So for instance, I haven't refreshed this screen. See, I opened this one earlier, youth,
Mhm.
and I didn't log in. I wasn't logged in. So that black bar, watch what happens when I refresh this page. Now it shows that it's logged in. So now I have the edit page button. Same thing on this one. See, no edit page button, but
Right.
but I'm logged into your website. The computer knows that. So when I click refresh this way, any way you want to do it, then edit page shows up. So I wouldn't, like for instance, there's no way for me to edit this health with biome until I refresh it. And then the computer is going to know, oh, he's logged into this site. Give him this edit page. So this is the edit page where you go back and forth. So where we were was light mist. So I view, this is the customer view. In other words, the viewer sees
Okay.
what this looks like, not the edit mode. So we have to kind of go back and forth. All right. So you have this one video on here. This is good enough. That's all I have on my page. That new video he just added recently. But here we have these crazy words again. So
Yeah.
you can't do it from this view, remember. Okay, so let me pause that video and click on edit page. Okay, so when I click edit page, right? Now I could fix this and keep it. See, this one is not a hyperlink. So this is a paragraph block right here, paragraph.
Mm.
And why it's blue is probably because over here under settings, here, settings, text, and then, no, it shouldn't really be blue. It used to be a hyperlink is what happened. All right, so anyway, it doesn't really matter. We can fix this. And the way I do that is go back. Now remember, right now I have the link on my clipboard and I'm going to copy over that. Control A and Control C, and that's why I put it in this little text editor so that in case I need to use it again, I can just go and copy it, you know? All right, so now I copy that.
Excuse me, where did you get the text editor at?
It's called Notepad,
Ah,
okay, and it's part of your Windows computer.
where's that? Right here, down the bottom?
If you click, well, I have a shortcut to it here,
Yeah.
but if you
Yeah.
don't have a shortcut to it, you can just click here in the search, and then if you type in note, watch, it knows that you're probably looking for Notepad. And then you come over here and click on open, okay? And then after you open that, which it opened a brand new one, you come down to the icon at the bottom and right click on it, and then click on this second to the bottom, it'll say pin to taskbar right here. See, so I can unpin it. And now watch when I do it again, it'll say pin to taskbar. So you'll click on that. And then whether you're using it or not, it will always have a shortcut here to open it.
Now,
Okay.
is that better than having the other one? The one that, what's it called? The one that you have Control A and Control C clipboard. Does that take the place of clipboard?
No,
That-
it opened up a new application. I could have done the same thing by clicking this plus sign. I was just showing you how to find Notepad. No, it
Okay.
didn't. I still have it there. You can see it there. Okay, so let me do Control C. Yeah, it's a little different, you know, and that's part of what you're struggling with is learning the difference between the applicate, you know, or different programs. This Notepad is a completely different program than this browser. Okay, so that's important to understand. Like if you're looking at a Word document or something, it's not the browser. Okay, the browser is what we look at things on the internet with. Okay, so that's its own program. It's when it interprets the code that you saved. A notepad, if I were to save the code onto this notepad, it would just be code. It wouldn't display the web page. So
Okay, it
it's
would be
important to
a link.
understand that. And I know it's probably confusing, but
Yeah.
whatever, we're getting there.
Mhm.
So now
So when you use the notepad, it doesn't develop a link, but if you use the clipboard, it develops it.
yeah, when you use Notepad, it has nothing to do with clipboard unless you actually copy something off of it.
Yeah.
It's its own thing.
Okay.
And what I do and gonna do in this afternoon's training is I'm planning on showing people how to actually modify content, but maybe I need to spend a little more time on this link thing. So let me just do this because I don't like that question mark that's there. So I'm gonna paste over that. And the way I did that, by the way, was just go ahead and highlight it. I don't have to delete it. Once it's highlighted, anything that's highlighted is you paste something, it's going to paste it right over it. All right. So now I need to highlight it again in order to link it. So if I have my right link here, my correct link that I want. Okay, so if I right click on it and just click on it or right click on it, you can click copy link address here if you right click, or you can you can copy the link here too. This is a copy symbol. Okay, so link copied to clipboard. Now I have to highlight these words, just the words. I don't want all this other stuff. So this is actually called select. Okay, so I selected those words that I want to hyperlink. Now I'm going to link by clicking the link symbol, and right here, I'm going to paste. Okay, so if I right click on here, it'll give me the option to paste. I usually use Control V, and if you notice here, the shortcut command is right there. So you can do it that way until you're used to doing it a different way. There's always more than one way to do the same thing. Now I have the correct link. We know this is the correct link because we've already tested it. And then I need to apply it or submit it or link it or whatever you want to call it. I need to do it 2 times. So I got to either click here or click here. And then I'm going to click it again so I can see the advanced option. to do the pencil and click on open in a new tab. So if I were doing an internal link, in other words, going from one of your pages to another one of your pages, I wouldn't do that process. I would just leave it overwrite onto the same tab. Okay, so I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to click on save here. Okay, so this is save twice. Now we have these words, and then you need to, if you want to look at it, get used to going back and forth. This is what the public sees.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I go here, and now it looks like this. Hey, that's great. That's what I wanted, you know. In fact, whatever, that's great. So you have the same link here and here. You can't put too many links on your page. So let me go down here and see what we got going next as an image. All right. So image still has on my link on it, which is what I was trying to explain to you when the first day we did this. If I click this, it opens in a new tab and it goes to Greg Pope. Well, that's not what we want. We want to get Celia the credit. Okay, so remember I changed United from Rory's link, and now I'm going to change the G_Pope. So I got to edit your page, come down here to where the image is and click the image. And then I click the link symbol. Looks a little different, but that's the link. When you hover over these different things, it tells you what it is, you know, and this is the alignment and blah, blah, blah. So this is the link. I click the link, and now I want to modify the link. So I go ahead and right here where it says G_Pope,
Can't you just paste it again?
I can, but because I have it on my clipboard, absolutely. More than one way to do the exact same thing.
Oh,
So in other
okay.
words, if I type Control A on my
Keyboard.
keyboard, it selected everything within that box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the cursor was blinking inside this box. This blue outline is showing you what's active. And then we're talking about this box where we want to change the link. So if I do Control A, and now I'm going to use a shortcut instead of right click paste, I'm going to do Control V. And there it is. Now it's the exact same thing. I could have taken out the G_Pope and typed in CH Burton and got this. But since it's on my clipboard, the quicker way to do it would be the way I just did it, right? And so then I can click on apply. On an image, it's a little different. It doesn't say submit, it says apply. And I know it's going to open in a new tab because I already tried it a minute ago and it opened in a new tab, but we can double check, and you click on this down arrow button. This is an image link. So, and it's right here, it's a little slider. So you don't want it off like that. You want it on like that. And then you have to save it. Okay, so you're going to click save, and it should work. So let's go back to your page and check it out and make sure we're going to the CL. As you do these links before you're really confident in it, as you change one, I would just check it. Go here and yep, opened in a new tab, and yep, go into Celia Burton, and yep, I'm on Bellavita brain page. That's what I wanted. Okay.
Okay, I'm still confused how you toggle back and forth between my page and my edit page.
You're confused about that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do it again because
Okay.
we want to fix the next. Here is the link to order right here. It should have your hyperlink on it. It doesn't, so we need to hyperlink that. We can't do anything in the viewer mode. We have to go to the edit mode. And that's when you're logged in and you're on your page, you can click on edit page and then go down to where it says that.
Wait, the first one probably gotta get changed too.
What was that?
The first one, the scroll up for a little bit. All those that I have blue. They're supposed to be links.
Yeah, this one was probably linked too. Somewhere along the line, you lost your links. But we got it here on our clipboard, so we can fix them all.
Right.
Let me go ahead and just click link. Control V. Apply. Submit, whatever you want to call it. So now it's a hyperlink. Click on it. Open in a new tab right here and save it. Okay, I don't need to click save right here for the whole page yet until I leave the page, but I will, just to make sure. Okay, so I click save there, and now that one's done. This one here, we wanna hyperlink this right here, right? So we click on, we highlight the words or select the words that we want to link, click the link symbol, paste the link that's on our clipboard. Well, first thing we had to do was make sure we had the right link. And I'll click this one this time instead of this one, but they're both doing the same thing. So well, whatever, next time I'll do it. Now I have it, it's linked. So I need to click it again, edit, and then open it in a new tab and click save. Okay, so
Can't you do it all at once? Can you put the new link in there plus do the new page? That's the way I was doing it. The new opening a new page. I was doing both of them at the same time.
if it was already set to open in a new tab, is that what you're asking about?
No, I mean like when you apply the new link, you can do opening a new page check mark at the same time instead of going back and doing.
Yeah, you should be able to do that, but
I did that. That's the way I was doing it.
I just like to make sure that it's correct. So
Okay.
whatever works for you is fine with me.
Okay.
So I don't see the place where it says open in a new tab. Where do you see that? It says here you can also press enter to add this link. So let me try that. Enter. Okay, so I added the link. And now it doesn't show open in a new tab until I click it again, and then I get this option.
Okay.
If it was already linked, these links are gone off of your page. So here's an empty block. It was probably
I explained another thing. You said the 3 dots, I could delete some space, right? Well, I came up with a space that was like triple long, and I tried to delete it, and I couldn't get it deleted on one of my pages. I tried to move it up, is what I did. I tried to move it up. You know what I mean? Move the whole block up. That's what I tried to do.
Yeah, you got to type something.
Now,
when you click it, you have the menu. So you can move it up, move it down.
you can delete it.
And you can click over here.
Okay, so what happened was I didn't have anything typed in.
Yeah, it was an empty block.
Right, and I couldn't get rid of it. I'm like, oh,
it's bugging you. It won't show on the user view. You can have 100 of those empty ones in there, and the browser is not going to display it. But they're annoying because they don't belong there.
Right, and you just want it done right. You know what I mean? You don't want that long space in between. No picture, exactly. No nothing in it.
So now I got to move this stupid thing again. So
next week, can you do the add pictures on to your pages?
Sure. Now this is showing you that you have red. Yeah, this is the kind of thing that I like to do on even this, what we're doing. If we were doing this on my study hall, it would be helpful because we're showing more than one person how to do it.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
yes.
Some people don't quite, and we're not going to cover everything in the study halls. That's why it's important. Go to as many study halls, and I think I see you on them, so that's good. I don't want you to think it's mandatory. It's not. I want you to do this and not feel stress, if that's at all possible. I mean, it really is, because it's just no sense in stressing over this. It is what it is. So what I just did, I just clicked a link and opened it so I can see if it is set to open in a new tab. And it is, so I don't need to fuss with that at all.
Every time you hit that link, it'll go to the same page, the old links.
Yeah, it's going to go wherever the hyperlink goes. Yeah. So anytime somebody, as long as it's set correctly, okay. So here we are down here. Here's another empty block. Remember the light mist for light. Remember, the light mist is for light doses. Okay, so that makes sense. So I would say that should be a heading, and it's a paragraph.
Okay.
So you can transform a heading by this little
Uh-huh.
symbol. When you hover
Yes.
over it, it shows you it's a
Paragraph.
paragraph. So as soon as I click on that, it gives me these different options to transform my block. I'm going to change it to a heading, and it assumes you probably want a heading because that's what most people are looking to do. All right, so we're going to change it to a heading. Now, remember, the light mist is for, I would think that we would want to capitalize this because it's a heading.
Yeah, it's a heading.
Light doses, okay?
Yeah.
And then what we will do is, remember, the light mist is for light doses. And this is now a heading 2. If you want it, make it smaller, you could. You could make it an H3 to make it smaller. All right. Now, this is important. Now I'm getting probably sidetracked, but you do pretty good with the SEO because your pages are green. So I'm gonna take a look at the Yoast, and I'm gonna biohacking with a light mist. So it would be better if I put the focus key phrase in here. All right, so remember.
Okay, key phrase. Okay, biohacking with the mist. Okay, yes.
Remember, biohacking with a light mist is for light doses. So
Correct.
now I've added right here, biohacking with a light mist, exactly the same thing we have here. Well, I didn't highlight it, but you get my
Right. Do they use these phrases to find your website, the ones that we got on here?
these key phrase. Well, just random people. So if some person was on Google and typed in biohacking with a light mist, they'd have a good opportunity to end up on your page, because that's what this key phrase thing is all about. So that's a whole skill that you learn doing this. How do I get the good right pages around a good key phrase so I'll get traffic to my website? Is that making sense? So I can't explain all this in short time. It just takes time
It
of
just
looking
takes
at it, so that as we go through it, it starts to make sense to people, you know? I could pour so much knowledge out, it just make your head spin. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm smart, it's because I've been doing it. That's all,
right.
you know?
And you want to do all this stuff with a group, so you won't have to keep repeating over. Or you could just put out the
Yeah,
video.
it is better, and I do spend time. Don't get me wrong. I was actually feeling a little guilty. I think I have an appointment at 11:30. Hang on, I need to look at my calendar. I'm gonna have to take that. Let's see today.
What time is it? Oh, it's 11:30 with you, or it's 2:14 here.
Must be tomorrow.
Oh, so you three
sure.
hours ahead.
I thought for sure I had one for today, because I told her I'm gonna call you at 11:45. I must have forgot to put it on my calendar. If I can remember who that was. Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to get off the phone here. Well, I'm gonna stop my share.
I learned every time.
And we can pick back up.
Yeah.
Let me but I think you got a pretty good idea. I'll go ahead and finish. Actually, I was at the bottom.
What's my next step? What I do next? I
fix
finished
those links.
Fix the links.
If your links on your pages are not correct, fix them. So spend time today seeing if you can get all those the pages that are on health and fitness that I just opened on my screen. And as soon as I get a chance to upload this video, I will, and I'll give you the link for it. But right now, you can't watch the video that we just made.